What's up, you guys? Matt Thibeau here with Savant Marketing Agency, and in this video I'm going to be breaking down 7 tips to help take your landscaping Facebook ads to another level. If you're trying to use Facebook ads right now to grow your landscaping company, but maybe they're just not working as well as you'd like, or maybe that you could get much better results and you think that you could do a lot better. Well, in this video, I'm going to break down these 7 tips that I've personally found running campaigns for clients to just make all the difference when it comes to Facebook ads. And what a better time as recording this video. We're going right into spring here, so this is definitely going to be a super helpful video for you. So let's just jump right into things here. Tip number 1 when you're running Facebook ads is make sure that you have selected a niche. What do I mean by this? Well, landscaping is a pretty generic term. Within it, there's softscaping, there's hardscaping, there's lawn care, etc. And so it's really important if you're going to be running ads to be focused on a specific niche to be able to put in your messaging so that people can be aware of what it is that you're actually offering. So many people just do really general ads and they say, oh, we offer this, 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 and this. And anytime that you're offering a really generic term or like kind of terminology in general, it's not going to be able to reach the audience or be able to call them out in a way that is going to make sense to them. So what I recommend to you is to pick a focused niche. For example, let's say that you want to focus in on mostly sodding, right? Or let's say that you want to focus in mostly on spring cleanups. Or let's say that you want to focus in within hardscaping on interlock patios or pavers. These are examples of niches that you focus in on. Now, does this mean that your entire Facebook ads campaign only has to focus on one niche? No. What it does mean though is that each ad I recommend should focus on one niche. So maybe you have multiple different ads going after different services, but each ad should be focused on a specific niche, if that makes sense. This is going to make a big difference for you. It's definitely going to get people to pay more attention to the message that you're putting out there. All right, tip number 2 is targeting. A lot of people, when they're running Facebook ads, they kind of mess up the targeting. And there's been mixed messages going out there, actually, I've seen on YouTube about how to go about doing this. So here's not what to do first, is to go super, super specific, right? So pick like a really small area and then go really specific in the targeting options. If you know anything about Facebook ads, it'll let you target like, men and women and ages and interests and demographics and all that stuff. So the first problem would be going super specific. I don't recommend to do that. What is a safer bet for you to do is actually to go more broad. So what I would recommend is to pick a decent size location, a population of people to work with, right? So an audience, in other words. I would recommend an audience of like 300,000 and up. You can go smaller than that. We've done that in the past. But I do find that 300,000 and up is much better. So anything like that in terms of who you're targeting. And then what I would recommend is just start with age, and that's it. So men and women, that's fine. Age, I would recommend like 30 plus, 30 to 65, that age range. And that's pretty much it for the targeting. If you're working with an agency and you want to do some more advanced targeting, something that we do is called creating a lookalike audience. We actually recently did this for a client. Basically what a lookalike audience is you would give a sample of data, right? So let's say an email list of names, phone numbers, emails, job size, et cetera, and you take that email list and you can actually upload that into Facebook, and then Facebook will actually go out and find more people specifically like that. So you're actually giving Facebook a data sample and saying, these are the type of people I want to find, and it'll go out and find more people like that. That's the best way. That's called a lookalike audience. I have a video on my channel that goes into more detail of creating custom audiences and lookalike audiences. But if you're trying to just keep things super simple, then I recommend do the broad targeting. That will still get great results. The lookalike audience is just when you're looking to really get lower cost per lead and really optimize the campaign, right? So number 2 is targeting. All right, so let's talk about number 3. The third tip that I have for you is going to be the ad creative. In other words, what images or videos are you actually showing on the ad? This is something that's really important because Facebook actually relies mostly on the ad creative for what it decides as being a winning ad or not, right? So I'm going to share with you 3 different types of ad creatives that work really well that we see and that you can actually model in your campaign as well. So the first type of ad is going to be a before and after picture. Before and after pictures work great because you can kind of show the transformation that you brought someone's landscape through, and whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's hardscape or landscaping, softscaping, you can showcase what it is exactly that you did, right? So that's great. Second type of ad is going to be an action shot. This is where you can show pictures of your crew. This is where you can show pictures of your wrapped trucks, any kind of behind the scenes pictures. These also work really well because people love to see behind the scenes. It builds a lot of trust as well. The last type of ad are video ads. A lot of landscapers, for some reason, want to always be doing time-lapse kind of things, and I find that those actually don't work. Instead, what works really well right now for video are just simple video selfies on your phone of you explaining a little bit more about the services, and then maybe do a little bit of editing and put some captions on there, and you're all good to go. So these are the 3 different types of ads that I personally find for ad creatives that work really, really well. Mostly because they're just authentic, they're genuine, people want to see just behind the scenes and who you are as a person. Doing stock images and stuff like that just doesn't work anymore. So number 3 there is just your ad creatives, which we just spoke about. All right, the 4th tip now to take your Facebook ads to the next level. 4th tip is using lead forms or message ads. I'm going to break down both. So a lot of landscapers will make the mistake of actually running Facebook ads to their website. What this does is it creates another barrier to entry for your leads to go through. And most often, I would say about 80% of the time that a contractor tells me they're running Facebook ads and not getting any leads, this is why. Mostly, contractors who are doing this, their main struggle that they have is that they're just not getting leads, right? What this will do by running your Facebook ads to a website like that is, like I said, create a barrier so that it's harder for people to reach out to you. So yes, the quality of the leads will be better when you do that. However, most often you're just not going to get any leads at all and you're going to waste a lot of money. So what I recommend that you do is you use lead forms on Facebook. These are forms that you can put on your ads if you set the objective as leads, and they can just add like their name, phone number, email, and description, and the form is directly in Facebook. So Facebook loves that because it's going to keep everything in Facebook and it's not sending traffic away. So you're going to get a lot more leads by doing that strategy. And it's a good solution instead of sending to a website to use the lead forms because they still have to fill out a form, so the leads are still quite qualified. The other type of ad that you could optimize for is getting messages. This is going to get cheaper leads come through, but the quality is going to be lower because people just have to push a button on the Facebook ad to reach out to you. So you're probably going to get a lot of messages that people might have pushed by mistake. However, you are going to get cheaper leads. So if you just want to keep things really simple, you could do the messaging ads. But personally, what we do in our agency, what I would recommend are the lead form ads because the quality is going to be higher and you have a lot more control of that quality. However, you're still keeping it on Facebook ads and not sending off to a website. So Facebook's definitely going to really like that, and it's going to give you more leads coming through. All right, so the next tip that I have for you here is creating a great offer in your ads. I see a lot of landscapers and marketers as well talk about having an offer in their ads, but what they typically will get wrong is they mostly will just focus in on price offers. So they'll say, oh, we're offering 15% off or save the tax or this or that, all kind of like price-oriented offers. In my opinion, and what I recommend to you is don't talk about price at all in your ads. What I find when you talk about price in your ads is you attract bad types of customers, people who are very price sensitive and that's on their mind. But also if you're offering a discount and you don't have a set end date for that discount, it will start to damage your brand over time because people will start to wonder, why are you offering a discount with no end to it? And it will start to break trust with your market and ultimately hurt your brand. So instead, what I recommend that you do for your offer is you want to think a little bit outside of the box. Some things that I immediately go to for offers are speed and longevity. Here's an example. For speed, maybe you offer same-day estimates, or maybe you can get the job done in like a set amount of time, right? So people love speed and they're willing to pay more for speed. The second type of offer that works really well is any kind of longevity, aka a extended warranty type offer. So if you're doing stuff like pavers and interlock, then you could do a lifetime warranty on the stone or something like that. Maybe you have a labor warranty included. Maybe if you're doing gardening services, one that we've done a lot is where you have a warranty on the plant material if they follow the instructions. We have a lot of clients who do like a 1-year warranty on the plant material installed, right? If you're doing lawn care or something like that, lawn treatments like weed control, one that we've done is just like get a free spray included, like a treatment, so like a grub control treatment included with your package, because a lot of those are subscription models, et cetera, et cetera. If it's lawn cutting, you know, one free mow with your package, et cetera. So it's always better to add value instead of just talk about the price and discount. So try and think of ways that in the offer you can add value and be different instead of just do a lazy like money off discount offer, because that is going to attract bad quality leads. Hope that makes sense. Step number 6 is your messaging. So the messaging in your ad is really important. And like I was talking about in the first point with the niche, you want to speak in a language that's going to speak directly to your client, right? And so a couple tips that I'm going to give you, and I'll show you an example of an ad just so you can kind of see what the copy looks like. First is you want to use the word you as much as possible. Basically in the ad, you want to speak directly to people. So you want to refer to yourself as we and them as you. This is going to create a stronger connection as they're reading it because it's more relatable to them. You don't want to speak in third person saying, example landscaping values its clients and blah, blah, blah. You want to speak as we to you. Another tip that I'm going to give you is a really safe way to start off your ad is using an if-then statement. An if-then statement means that you start off the ad being like, if you're looking for quality hardscaping, or if you're looking to, you know, get your lawn resodded this summer, then read this ad or something like that. So if you're looking for blah, 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 then do this. So the if-then statement, very powerful strategy. And then in the messaging, you just want to include some benefits of working with you. This is where you can include the offer. You can include other parts about your company that will build a lot of trust. Maybe you have, you know, 100 5-star reviews. This is all stuff you want to say in the messaging because this is going to build up the perceived value and make people want to reach out to you. So here are some examples of some copy that you can check out, just some ads, just so you have an idea of this. This is something that ChatGPT can help you out with if you want to get an idea of just like how to structure some ad copy and you have no idea where to start with. So I do recommend to use that as a way to just kind of get started and maybe brainstorm some ideas. And then the last tip that I'm going to give you is just having a really good call to action that's actually clear. A lot of contractors will do everything right. I literally saw an ad the other day, amazing ad. The guy did everything right. And then at the end of the ad, he just said, so if you're interested, just like our page and don't hesitate to reach out. And so for some of you, you may not like even notice what's wrong with a call to action like that. But you know, some of the marketers or more experienced landscapers here who are running ads are definitely cringing right now. It's like when in your call to action, what you want to do is clearly tell someone what to do. So here's an example of a good call to action would be something like, So if you're interested in getting a free quote, all you have to do is click the button below, enter in your details into the form, and we'll reach out to you right away. Or you could give us a call at the number above. We'd be happy to help you. Right? So very specific is fill out the form, click the button below, or give us a call at the number above. A lot of contractors will spoil all of their hard work and just at the end say, yeah, don't hesitate to reach out, or, you know, give us a call sometime, and then the number's like not even there, you know. So don't do all of this hard work and then make a mistake when it comes to the call to action at the very end. If you get all of these 7 things right, I'm really confident that your Facebook ads are going to get to another level. And there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a subscribe. It helps me bring more great videos like this to YouTube. Also, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or anything like that, comment below. And lastly, if you'd like us to help you with your landscaping ads to help you grow your business and take it to another level, link is in the description to book a call with myself. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.